Are we rolling? Are we rolling? Okay. This Iceman, Flat Earth, this channel is dedicated to the Flat Earth, to everything surrounding the Flat Earth, everything exposing the falsehood of why they're covering up the Flat Earth. So, I've been knowing about this for about a couple months now. I suggest that you really dig in and do your own research. Look up my boy Journalism. He will take you in baby steps and explain to you how deep this cover up goes. Like, this stuff is so deep, man. It's like once your light switch goes off, it's going to be 1, 2, 3 ABC. It's not going to be hard. It's not rocket science, as they say, to get to the moon. If you really want to learn why they're exposing, or why they're covering up, why they're covering up the fact that the Earth is flat, you really should start off with an open mind and looking at, did they really go to the moon? When you figure out that they didn't go to the moon, then you can go ahead and look into, okay, well, why are they saying the Earth is not flat? Why are they saying we live on a globe? Why are they saying we're spinning, thousands of miles an hour through space? Why do they say we have an international space station that's just floating in orbit around, around the planet? They keep indoctrinating you from the start of 2 years old to you're an adult, and they keep pushing it and perpetrating on you. You know what I mean? To the fact that if somebody like journalism or us, tries to explain to someone who's not an actual truth seeker and who's been globified, as I call it, they're going to be like Neo in the movie The Matrix, when he finds out that he's actually in the Matrix and he can't take it, and he's like, let me out, let me out. And Morpheus says, well, we never free a mind once it's reached a certain age, because it could be dangerous. And that's so crazy about this, is because the same fact holds truth to this flat earth theory, to where there's been several people, and I'm having this discussion, we're having a debate, and they are literally, I'm busting their head open on every belief that they know or what they've been taught, as well as I was taught. And I'm just reiterating and showing, like, okay, well, we can't be living on a globe, because water can't be on the globe. Water can only be on the flat surface. So just the common sense things, once I start breaking out, people will literally hold on to the fact we went to the moon because I saw the picture. Or they will literally, instead of researching and investigating, they will hold on to the fact of man told you so, man saith, so man, when man saith, so it's so. No, God says it is, so it's so. There's no such thing as a big bang. There can never ever be, life can't begin from no life. Okay, we'll clear that out. Okay, you can't start me with this big bang, this monkey theory, this fish theory. Like, when you've been so indoctrinated by those theories, it is hard for you just to look at some simple basic evidence and say, you know what, that does make sense. It's hard for you to do that when you believe you're a fish or you're a monkey. You know what I mean? And and you go to church, and your church tells you that your own church is involved in this Scientology. You're probably a Christian, have Scientology every Sunday and don't even know it. Walk up and ask your pastor, is the earth is flat? He's been paid off, so he's going to say, well, the evidence says it's round. There's never been any evidence to even show that the earth is round. NASA has not shown one picture that looks at the whole earth from outer space. And when I found that out, I was like, fuck, well, what are they doing up there? Like, they spending all this money and they can't get a fucking picture? That's when I knew. I said, damn, something's off. And then I really looked at the NASA sign. I said, damn. I seen the snake tongue come in between it, and I'm like, damn. And you put one part of the snake tongue down, the other part up, and it makes a T, and that's Satan. And I'm like, damn. And then I see them doing all these pagan rituals when they're, these astronauts, when they think they're going up in outer space, they throw up the devil's horns, that little shit. I mean, so it's so much that lets me know. I'm like, okay, this is the lie. This is the lie, like the biggest lie. Like, it's so big, like everybody believes it. And I believe someone said, if make the lie big enough and keep putting the lie out there, and eventually everybody will believe it. So, like you said, you have just a small percentage of people who are actually able to think for themselves and say, you know what, I walk outside and I notice every day about this certain time the sun is going to, around me. Every fucking day around a certain. So if everything's revolving around me, how the fuck am I spinning through space, revolving around space? It doesn't make sense, man. My own common sense, my own God-given common sense wouldn't let me believe that shit. So, like I said, this channel, this is just my very first video. If you feel like you want to debate me, man, you go right ahead. I'm up for debates. As you can see, I'm doing this off my cell phone. I don't have a computer and sitting there with a camera and webcam and all this shit and bringing up illustrations. Like, I'm not finna learn you like that. I'm not finna teach your ass. If you really want to learn something, we can debate, but then I'm just going to refer your ass to what you really need to be looking at and looking into and researching to get the answers that you're looking for. But until then, this is Iceman, Flat Earth, man. You know what I mean? Stop being globalified, dumbified, man. Dumb down. Look into the truth. Earth is flat, it's not round, man. We do not live on a ball, dog. In a minute.